this is a message of a message that can bring you to understand that our God is a God that wants to restore. Our God wants to restore whatever it was that you dropped, whatever it was that's sinking. You know what? A lot of times, little by little, we can see that we're sinking. There is no way in the world that your spiritual life is dying and you don't notice. You do notice. You know, notice that your spiritual life is going down, and then we just need the courage that this man had. He called out to somebody that he knew that was a prophet. He knew that this man was a man that had conducted other miracles as well. So it was not just man, it's not just any man. It was the man of God who he called out to. And many times that's the problem that we're having. We're calling out to the wrong people. I preach this all the time, and I always say we call out to the wrong people. Sometimes because you're calling out to the wrong people, you're not getting what you need to see. You're not being able to overcome what you need to overcome, because people are not God. People are not going to give you the answer that you need. Some people are going to give you the answer that you want to hear, and because they're giving you the answer that you want to hear, you're never going to grow spiritually. So this man knew that he needed to choose wisely in who he was going to speak to. So he went to this man of God, and he cries out immediately. He cries out, and he understands that he lost something. And I don't know about you, but I know that many that are watching right now have been in this place before. Has been in this place where you know you started in fire. You know you started seeking God with all of your might, that you eager inside of you to be able to fast, to be able to seek God. Couldn't wait to wake up in the morning to be able to pray like before, like, you know, and you have saw that slip out of your hands. I know that many of us have gone through that. So, you know, valuable men and women of God that just have slipped hand. And it's not just any hand that we're slipping out of. It's the hand of the Lord. You know, the Lord will be with you. But once that axe disconnects from the handle, it's really hard for God to try to work with you. You need to have the courage that this man had. This man had a courage that many other people don't have. And it was that he was able to realize that his axe had fell.
And he wasn't shamed. It wasn't like he fell and he tried to hide it, like Adam tried to hide his sin, or how David tried to hide his sin. No, he was like God. He was not God, master. He told the man of God, which is Elisha, he told him, the axe fell. Like, he cried out as soon as it happened. We have to cry out as soon as we feel ourselves dying. We have to cry out as soon as we feel ourselves in my spiritual life, when it comes to my prayer life, when it comes to my reading life. But if you don't tell somebody, if you don't admit it to somebody, if you don't ask the right person, if you don't ask God to help you, if you don't ask your brother to help you who's there to help you, amen, if you don't ask your pastors to help you, you're gonna die spiritually. And I like it because this doesn't apply just to those who started in fire, God, but this applies also to those who, before they could even have it and establish it and be enthusiastic about it and fight for it and be happy about it and
unlock